Hey guys, welcome to a new movie. Today we're doing Scream 6. I'm pretty sure 6 after the last one was 5. There's a lot of Scream movies, but this is continuing off the last one. I feel like all these movies continue off each other. I've only seen the first one, and I've seen the last one, 5 and 6. And so yeah, I like it. I like these movies are good. I don't know why. I feel like out of the horror genre, I think they're fine. I actually do like them. There's a lot of stuff about finding out who is Scream this time and the killer, and they're doing good at tying it together to the last one. Like, this one ties together to the last one pretty good. Like, it feels like it's a continuation. I'm like, okay, you're tying it in well, and I like how you keep tying these movies in, but we keep, like, the cast, it keeps, like, dwindling down. But also we need new characters to add to the cast. I'm kind of curious to see what the next Scream is, if we get one. At this point, who knows? I'm like, it can end here and I could be fine, and we could get more. But at some point we'll get more, because I feel like this is a big franchise and everybody likes it. So we're gonna get more. But yeah, what I think of the movie, I liked it. Like I said, I like it. I think I liked the one before this. Maybe a tad better, maybe. I don't know. But let's get into it. There's a lot of stuff. This is a big movie, so let's get into it. This is Scream 6. Let's go. What is the movie? There's not really much general sauce. Somebody's dressing up as Scream again and going after some of the people from the last movie who are now moved to New York, and going after them and stuff. And that's the gist of the movie without going into really heavily spoilers. Or talking about stuff that might be spoilery. So I wanted to do that. That's what the movie's about. So let's jump into it. This movie's about the old group, this girl and her sister. I'm having problems with names, sorry. But those two, and then these two sisters, and then the other two people from the old place, the black guy and his sister, the two other brother and sister. And the one girl is more into like horror movies and stuff. It's like, hey, I know everything that's going down. Like, he knows about horror movies. It's like, this is a general horror plot. This happens, we don't split up, we gotta stick together, saying all the cliches, and like, this is all cliches, this is this, and all kind of fun, kind of a little breaking the fourth wall, if you want to say that, it's kind of fun. We know in a horror movie, we know it kind of feels like, this is like a horror movie, and this is how we break the loop and stuff, and it's cool. And then her brother is great. I like those two characters, brother and sister, and the two new characters. I really like it a lot. I'm like, I hope these, like, anytime they die, I'm like, oh, I like these characters. So, I like how they didn't kill them off this time. We'll get into who died and who doesn't. A lot of people die, and some people kind of die and don't. I just lie. But the movie starts off with this guy finds this girl, gets her to come outside, kills her, and then it's like, yep, kills her, and then, obviously he was a teacher for a class, he's got back home, he has this scream little shrine, and then he finds, his friend is dead who was doing this stuff with him, and so the guy's like, and then he gets the call from Scream, it's like, nah, you're not doing this, right? I'm Scream, and then kills him, so they die, and Scream is back, and obviously the girl from the last one, everybody thinks, the person who died, who was Scream in the last movie, the big villain, like, you just killed everybody, this is all like a kind of like, you're the bad guy, which she's not, obviously. She does have some, because of her past, because she's related to the first Scream killer, because he's like a descendant of her or something, a daughter or something along those lines. But it's like, okay, continuing that thread, and I like how when she sees things, he sees, I think there's another guy from the first movie, I can't remember his name, it's on top of my tongue, I want to say it's Bill something, but sees him sometimes when she's like, is thinking by herself, she like sees him and stuff, and she's convincing him, like, hey, maybe you need to kill stuff to protect people, do stuff in a way where it's like, yeah. But eventually, throughout the movie, people start dying. There's some new cast. They die. We have some old cast. Courtney Cox is back as the reporter. She gets punched in the face by one of the sisters. It's like, yeah, you wrote a book and shit about it when you said you wouldn't. And all this stuff. It's like, yeah, this is the point where I'm like, yeah. And she's a character I like. She's not bad. I'm surprised she's still in the movie. Because, like, we have to have somebody in the movie now. Because most of these cast are newbies. But, yeah. New to the cast. She's like the only one of the original, and there's a couple other characters. There's a little detective person, or FBI agent, who's from the last movie or previous movies. She's here, and so you think she might be the villain. They always do a good job, I think, of who is the villain. This one, there was actually a lot more. It was about 1, 2, like 3 people were the villain this time. I'm like, okay, and it's tied into the last one. And then, I like how these killers are not afraid just to kill people. Like, they kill people, the girls go to convenience store, ask for help, and then the guy, hey, and then the guy who runs the store and another guy there die. It's like, so they're not, I like how they're not afraid just to kill bystanders, people who have nothing really to do with this, and like not afraid to be like, yeah, you're in a way. But I don't know if the other ones did. The last one didn't, or the other ones did. They kill like these certain people. They wouldn't just kill everybody. But I like that. It makes it feel a little different. I know I'm talking about this a lot because there's a lot to talk about, and I'm trying to do it in a way to cover everything. Also, there's this cop who his daughter is friends with them, and he's trying to help him and stuff. So the other people who make it out alive, obviously the two sisters, are like the main characters at this point. Courtney Cox character, Bradley Heard makes it alive. The brother and sister, they make it out both alive, but they're both hurt bad. So they're guys. Also, the main girl has a boyfriend in this movie. Gets the main girl, the sister, who's trying to protect her little sister. She has a boyfriend, and you think maybe he would be it because he feels like. But they don't do that. Because the last movie, the boyfriend was the killer, so it's like, they finally like had to change that where the boyfriend's actually trying to help, and like, cause like, oh, he's a villain, cause you seem so perfect. They make it a good job of certain people, like, play the role as this guy is not there at certain points, or not here at certain points, could be the killer. He is definitely not the killer, and that's one of the things I'm like, oh yeah, he's not the killer. It's in the movie, makes it alive, great. There's another friend of theirs who does die, a girl. Some people die, not as many as you would think, but definitely people die in this. And the officer, the FBI agent lady, I think she makes it out alive, I think. She might die, I think. No, I think she makes it out. I can't remember if I want to say she makes it out alive, I'm not sure. But I'm pretty sure she does. Really badly hurt. And the two guys, like the brother and sister, they both make it out alive. The one guy, the brother, I thought he was dead, because they kill him in a way. Like, oh, it's pretty sure he's dead. But he makes it out, like, yes, you saved that character. I'm like, he's a good character. I like him. I feel like a good character, and also the one girl was the younger sister, with having a relationship with him. Not that matters, but it's like, yeah, and he feels like a very nice. I feel like we have a very genuine or nice, in these movies, a character who really cares about other people and wants to help. Like, that guy does, I feel like, care, and when it comes to the situation, he does care and wants to help, and he's like really nice. And I feel like when you have people like that, when they die, it's like, you feel you're very nice being nice, but sometimes that's the case with whole movies. It was fine. Yeah, so he makes it out, I'm glad. And then we find out who the killer is. It is the friend. It is actually a trio. It's the cop who was with the group. The cop who was with them. The cop of the daughter. The cop's daughter was friends with them. She is also the killer. The daughter, the cop, her daughter, and his brother. So, all three of them. But the funny thing is, the daughter died in the beginning. Like, you were like, oh shit, did it kill off? But it was a fake. They like, find out later it was fake. It was all fake. Like, it wasn't real. So he actually fake body and all stuff, and the cop plant fixed it all. It's like, oh shit. Oh, because you kill off and you're like, oh yeah, you don't think fake body, because that's something I feel like a little more, I wouldn't have expected that, but that's kind of cool. It photos off the trail of them as a character, like, they died, so why would you expect that? Because you don't expect it when they kill off the character, like, oh, probably not them, and he's gonna be mad at that. You think he'd be mad, and he plays the part really well. And right after killing them, eventually, awfully, the two girls and the one detective, and anyway, they attack him and eventually kill them all, and it's like, great. This is a world I'm like, I do not want to live in this universe where this stuff is going on, because I'm like, yeah. It's not like people die a lot. When anything relates to Scream stuff, like, yeah, you're gonna die. Yeah, you're gonna die. And you could have a chance to die. The movie's great. Like I said, fun movie. I like it. Great continuation. Also, one other point I forgot to mention, a major point, that the family, right? The cop, the dad, and then the daughter and the brother, or the sister and the brother, who are obviously his son. We find out why they're doing this. It's because the person in the last movie, the boyfriend of the older sister, was related to him and was their brother and stuff. It's like, oh shit. My camera died, so I gotta do this quickly, so we're gonna wrap it up here. What do I rate this? I'm gonna give it a straight up 7 or 8. We'll do 7. Like, it's solid. I do want to say the last one was a little better. I want to say 7. You know what? Give it an 8. Give it an 8. I think it's solid. Great. I enjoyed it. It was fun. It's fun. I enjoyed it. I had fun with it. What you guys think of Scream 6? Let me know in the comments down below. You guys can always stay epic. See you in the next movie, you guys. Bye, cool fam.